everybody. It's Kimberly Bean with the Southern Maryland Real Estate Network, and welcome to the next in our series of Mortgage Mondays. And today our special guest is Tim Sisson with Southern Trust Mortgage. Thanks for being with us here today, Tim.
Thank you for having me, Kim.
Hey, so I wanted to tell everybody, you guys have been kind of making a lot of noise down there in Southern Maryland. I understand that you guys are responsible for opening up the new Southern Maryland branch of Southern Trust Mortgage down there. Can you tell us a little bit about you and about Southern Trust?
Absolutely. We did just open our new Solomon's office here of Southern Trust Mortgage, Jeff Gay and myself, the Jeff Gay Mortgage team. And since we came over to Southern Trust, we've been able to actually do a lot in our community, otherwise, outside of mortgages, really, and we've been able to do CPR classes, blood drives, self-defense training for real estate professionals and the community alike. So it's something that we are really proud of. We're getting involved in, and it allows us to really be involved in our community outside of mortgages. So, it's something we're really excited about, and we really want to get the word out to get more people involved with it.
And I think that that's exciting that you guys are so involved in our community. So your dedication just isn't for your experience and your knowledge in mortgages in general, but you guys really get to know the community that you're in, and I so admire that. Can you tell me a little bit about, I know you work with Jeff Gay as part of the Jeff Gay group. Tell me how long you guys have been doing mortgages, just a little bit about how it is that you guys work and you operate.
Sure, yeah, Jeff's been in the business for over a decade, and I've been on with him for close to 3 years. We really tackle everything together. It gives us two sets of eyes, two phones, two emails, in order to really help clients and real estate professionals alike. You can always get one of us, and it gives a different perspective on every file and every client relationship, really. You have the Jeff, who's the experienced professional, and me, who's eager to learn, every single day. So that's kind of how we tackle every file, and it really gives us a broad perspective on everything. So yeah, it works very well for us.
That's awesome. Well, thanks again for being with me today. And this is Mortgage Monday, so I want to talk a little bit about mortgages. So the purpose of these is to sort of help educate the general public a little bit about the programs that are available. And so I kind of want to know what's new, what's hot. I'd heard about something called a double play, but I heard that's, a triple play, and that's over and done with. And so now we have the double play. So can you just enlighten us? Tell us what this program is, what's involved with it, who is it geared towards. Give us a little bit of information about that.
Sure, yeah. The double play is with the Maryland Mortgage Program, and it's something that is available to anyone who qualifies income-wise, and as well there's a few other parameters as well. But basically the double play is it's a $5,000 grant towards closing costs and down payment. If you might actually qualify for another leg, depending on your profession, you can get up to $7,500. But you get the grant towards down payment and closing cost assistance, as well as a 0.25% interest rate reduction. So say the market is bearing 4%, you would actually lock in at 3.75% for your interest rate. So those are the two legs of the double play. And it'll allow you to, get into a home where you might, otherwise not have had the money to do so, and it also makes it a little bit more affordable for you as well.
So this would actually be good for people that are either having trouble getting money for closing, that maybe I'm sure you have certain income requirements that are involved also. I'm trying to figure who would be the perfect client for something like this for them to look into. Like, I understand that USDA loans, which is a totally different program, but they're based on location and things like that. What can you give us something more specific as far as who would be the person that might try and check out this program?
Sure, yeah. I mean, the Maryland Mortgage Program and this grant is available all throughout the state of Maryland. Obviously, the USDA loan is very, very popular here in Southern Maryland. But, in areas like Waldorf and Lexington Park where you can't utilize the USDA loan and you need to put a down payment down, whether it be 5% on a conventional loan or 3.5% on an FHA loan, this money can help you actually come up with that down payment money. or closing costs. If you're not able to get a certain amount of seller help towards closing costs and you don't want to actually use that amount of money of your own, you can actually have this grant in order to help out with a situation like that. The income requirements are not that tough. In fact, if you have a couple of children, it actually goes well above 6 figures in a particular year for a household income. So it's actually not a tough profile to actually fit financially. So it's something that we'd love to look into for anybody who's interested in something like that.
And did you mention that there were certain type of credit score requirements or anything like that?
Yeah, it does require a 640 credit score. And another thing about us is we don't shy away from the credit challenge, folks. If that's an issue for you and you really need the CDA grant and you're right on the cusp of 640, I'd love to take a look at your credit to see if there's anything we can do to get you to that point, and then take advantage of this program that allows you to get the money towards down payment and closing costs.
That's awesome. I love any type of lender that's willing to show you different ways that can help you maybe move those credit scores just a little bit up between paying down your credit cards and things like that. So it's good to know that you guys are sort of willing to help those that are so close that there are a few things that you can advise them to do to help bring that score up for them. Well, thanks so much for being with us today, Tim. That was great information. We hope to talk to you again or to your partner there, Jeff Gay, in the future. I'm going to put some information on our screen so that you can contact Tim or Jeff if you have any questions about the new Double Play program or just about mortgages in general, or maybe even tips on how to increase that credit score for you. So I just wanted to thank you again for being with us today, Tim. And hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time, okay?
All right. Thank you for having me. Look forward to soon. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.